I used to think angels would arrive loudly, with thunder, with light, with something impossible to miss. But maybe heaven is gentler than that. Maybe sometimes an angel is known by the peace that enters before the answer does, by the breath that returns when fear had taken it, by the quiet strength that helps you keep walking when no one sees how tired you are. Psalm 91 says God gives His angels charge over us to keep us in all our ways. And when I look back over my life, I don't just see what I survived. I see the hush of heaven walking beside me. You were not a voice of thunder, you were not a flash of flame. You were quiet in the corner where I whispered heaven's name. You were peace beneath the panic, you were stillness near my skin. You were mercy in the moment when I almost disappeared within. I never saw your face there, but I knew when you were near. The room would soften slowly, and I could breathe through fear. Not the crown, not the throne, not the one who made me whole, just a messenger of mercy sent to guard my weary soul. You were the hush of heaven when the world got loud, a quiet wing beside me when I could not find my way out. You were the hush of heaven, soft as holy ground. God gave His angels charge of me, and somehow you stayed around. I don't worship angels, I worship Christ alone. But I thank the God who sent you for the ways He brought me home. You were the hush of heaven, the peace I could not see, a whisper from the Father walking faithfully with me. Were you there in all my seasons, when the roads would bend and break, when my prayers were only breathing and my hope was hard to wake? Did you gather up the silence that I never learned to say? Did you stand between the sorrow and the life God made me stay? I have felt you in the stillness like a feather through the air. Not enough to make me worship, just enough to know God cared. Not by magic, not by charms, not by calling on your name, but because the Lord commanded, you were faithful just the same. You were the hush of heaven when the world got loud, a quiet wing beside me when I could not find my way out. You were the hush of heaven, soft as holy ground. God gave His angels charge of me, and somehow you stayed faithfully with me. All my ways were watched by mercy. All my steps were known by God. Every road that should have lost me still was covered where I walked. Every door that closed before me, every warning in my chest, every time I kept on breathing when my tired soul needed rest. That was not coincidence, that was not the hand of chance, that was heaven moving softly in a quiet, holy dance. And if an angel walked beside me through the charge of God above, then my gratitude rises higher to the Lord who sent that love. You were the hush of heaven when the world got loud, a quiet wing beside me when I could not find my way out. You were the hush of heaven, soft as holy ground. God gave his angels charge of me, and somehow you stayed around. I don't worship angels, I worship Christ alone. But I thank the God who sent you for the ways he brought me home. You were the hush of heaven, the peace I could not see. A whisper from the Father, walking faithfully with me. I used to think angels would arrive loudly, with thunder, with light, with something impossible to miss. But maybe heaven is gentler than that. Maybe sometimes an angel is known by the peace that enters before the answer does, by the breath that returns when fear had taken it.